Welcome back to my channel. So it's been quite some time since I've updated you guys on baby, pregnancy, how I'm feeling, how we're doing, giving you guys any update, but I'm here to give you guys one today. And I'm also going to be doing a little haul at the end of this video of everything that we've gotten so far for the baby. I believe my last update I did was my week 9 and 10, which you guys, that was almost like 10 weeks ago, because when you're watching this, I am 20 weeks. So tomorrow I'll be 20 weeks pregnant, and that's the day I'm going to upload this video. But yeah, I remember in that video I said I'm not too sure how often I'm going to do these updates, because for me not much changes week by week, and I don't feel like I should do weekly updates and pretty much not bore you guys, but I don't have any new information to give you. So this is the longest stretch that I have done, and I'm sorry that I've waited this long, but here I am today, gonna give you guys my 20-week update and what's been happening the last 10 weeks and how I have been feeling. Really quick, if you are new here, my name is Melissa. Welcome to my channel. I do lots of lifestyle videos, cleaning videos, and now pregnancy videos. We are expecting our first baby in December, and I hope that you consider subscribing and checking out some of my other videos. All right, let's just jump into gender and how we found out and all of that good stuff. So if you watch my gender reveal video, you would know that we are expecting a baby boy. If you have not watched it, I'll leave it linked down below for you guys to check out. But yeah, we are expecting a baby boy, and we are so happy, and it's what we both wanted for our first child. Of course, we just wanted a healthy baby. We would have been so happy even if it was a girl. And I was so surprised at the amount of people that thought that I was having a girl, but I knew since day one that I was having a boy. I just felt it in my gut. And Alex, even though he wanted it to be a boy, he was already like saying it's a girl. Like he really thought it was gonna be a girl. Like I said, we are both happy and so excited, and so is everybody else, our friends and family. They all cannot wait to meet him, and he is already so loved. So the gender, I went to a private ultrasound place at pretty much 15 weeks. I was one day off of being 15 weeks. So pretty much 15 weeks I went to our gender ultrasound appointment, and like I said, it was a private place, so we had to pay, but that was okay because I just could not wait to our anatomy scan to find out the sex of the baby. So yeah, I went at 15 weeks, and let me tell you guys, this kid was being so stubborn. Like I thought we would have had to go back, but we didn't. She was able to get the gender, which we're super happy about. We went about 2 weeks before the gender reveal party just to give it time in case like the cannons didn't come in, which there's a story about that. I will let you guys know. We did get a bear with his heartbeat, so I'll play that for you guys. Okay, I hope you guys could hear that good, but that day that we went, his heartbeat was 165, and I know there's like that myth where it's like if the heartbeat's like, I forget what it was, but like basically in the 160s, like it's a girl because it's higher. But even then I was like, no, it's a boy. Like in my gut I was like, no, it's a boy. And everybody I told the heartbeat to was like, no, that's a girl, that's a girl. And then we also got some pictures that I'm going to show you guys. So I think we got 7 pictures in total. Yeah, we got 7 pictures in total, which you guys, like I said, he was being very stubborn, and he was like snuggled up, and I could not get him to move. Like I would get up and like jump around a little bit and like move around to see if he'd switch positions, and he just was not budging at all. So none of these pictures are really like that great because he's just like snuggled up. But yeah, we got these pictures, and then the best picture that we got is this one here. I put it in this frame that says love at first sight, and I use this for the gender reveal. Let's talk about gender reveal. So we had our gender reveal July 11th, and again, if you haven't seen the video, I'll leave it down below for you guys to check out. But they put the gender in an envelope, and we dropped it off at our friend's house, the girl who was going to order the cannons for me. And originally we wanted to do, I believe it was 8 cannons we were ordering, and we were getting them from Poof There It Is Reveals, and I know a lot of people talked about them before and they had really good reviews, so I had no problem ordering. And again, like I said, we got the gender 2 weeks in advance, so I was like sure that the Cannons would be here on time. But you guys, they weren't. So basically the day before the gender reveal, I was already having a bad day. I was just not having the best day. And my friend calls me and she's like, Melissa, I really don't know how to tell you this, but we have a problem, but everything's gonna be okay. I'm gonna figure it out, I promise. But the Cannons are not here. And I'm just like, what? Like, what do you mean they're not here? She's like, yeah, they're not here. Like, it still says in transit, like they haven't even shipped yet. And I'm like, oh my goodness, meaning like they're still in Texas and we are in Arizona. And I'm like, oh my God, okay, so like obviously I have to think of something else. Because she was like, well, what do you want me to do? Do you want me to just surprise you and do something? And I really, sorry, my dog moved the camera. I really didn't want to do the like balloon. It's just, there's nothing wrong with it. I think it's really cute, but I just didn't want to do that. And so like popping the balloon and like the confetti comes out, like we just really wanted the confetti poppers. Like I had this envision and I had it like all planned out, how was it gonna, like how it was gonna look. And you guys, it was a horrible feeling to know that like, okay, like this isn't working out how I want it to work out. And I have this problem where I like things to go my way. I like to plan out things and I like things to go a certain way. And you guys, I know life doesn't go as planned. Like I know that, and I'm okay with that. So I just told her, I was like, you know, let me just look at some other ideas and I'll get right back to you. So I found the idea, the box idea with the balloons coming out of the box, and I just told her that was like kind of the idea I wanted, and if she could just, you know, take it from there. And she did, and she did a great job. So like she put the balloons in a box and she dropped the box off at my house early before the gender reveal, and my friends went upstairs and they decorated the box for me to like match the theme. And you guys, it turned out so good. Like I'm so happy with how it turned out. And it was just like, to me, like the Canon thing, like I just got over it really quick because like I said, life doesn't go as planned, and I wasn't gonna let it ruin my day. And I was already like trying to focus on like, okay, the last things, like the last minute things I needed to do for the party, and wake up early and start the decorations and all that. So I was just like, you know, I'm not even gonna stress about it. She has it, I trust her, and she did great and my friends did great. And I'm so grateful to have amazing friends like the ones that I have. So anyways, that was that. We did end up getting our money back, which was kind of a bummer because they had told us like it wasn't their fault that it got lost, which that's fine. I understand that. The guy did like ship it out and he did his part, but they got lost and that's not his fault. So I'm sitting with like 8 Cannons and not knowing what to do with them. But I'm gonna hold on to them in case like someone we know is having a boy or something like that, and then we could just give it to them, or I don't know. But for now, I'm just gonna hold on to them. But like I said, the reveal came out so good. I'm so happy with how everything came out, and we are so lucky and blessed to have the family and friends that we have that came out to celebrate with us and find out the gender of our baby. And like I said, they are all so happy, even the ones that really wanted it to be a girl. You guys, let me tell you guys, I had family members that were like, no, it is a girl, it better be a girl. Like even them, like they're so happy that we're having a boy, and he is so loved. Like I can't even explain how loved he is, not only by us but just by so many other people. And we're very lucky to have amazing people in our life. But anyways, that is that for the gender. How I have been feeling, I have been tired. I have been the peeing, you guys. Let me just tell you that my trips to the bathroom have doubled because I'm like it seems to me it's like every 5 minutes like I have to go. Like I went and then 5 minutes later I have to go again. I'm like, what the hell? But obviously I know that's pregnancy. But yeah, so I'm making more frequent trips to the bathroom. I'm really tired. I no longer feel sick. Like I don't feel like nauseous in the morning or throughout the day. I did throw up like a couple weeks ago, actually the day before the reveal, because it was my brother's birthday and my family was like taking shots and stuff, and I smelled like the alcohol, and I threw up. I was like, there's no way, I cannot take the smell of alcohol. So I'm like walking around my house with my mask on, which very convenient. So I'm walking around with my mask on while they're like drinking and stuff, which I was fine with, but I just could not smell it. A new thing that is going on right now is gagging to the point where I almost threw up while brushing my teeth. It's a struggle in the morning to brush my teeth. Just the thought of it, I gag. Putting in my nighttime retainers, forget it. Like, that's my main problem right now. So I'm not like feeling nauseous or throwing up. It's just like when I brush my teeth and put my retainers in, it doesn't sit right with me. It doesn't do good. But I just have to push it through and do what I have to do, because obviously hygiene, you know? Other than that, my sleeping, I have my nights where I just can't fall asleep. Like, I'm not uncomfortable, but I just can't fall asleep. Like, I'm awake. And I've always been a night owl, but I feel like now it's more like I find myself staying up super late, and luckily I'm still working from home. I believe I'll probably be working from home the rest of my pregnancy, hopefully. So it's not like I have to wake up in the morning and go into the office. I just kind of have to like roll over and clock in and start working, and I can work in bed for a little bit before I move to like my desk. But yeah, I find myself having a hard time falling asleep, and my doctor told me like I could take melatonin, but I'm just not scared, but I really don't want to take like any kind of medication or anything like that like while pregnant. I have taken it maybe like 2 or 3 times just to help me, because I just need to go to sleep, but I try not to go to that very often. And the best part of this update and how I've been feeling is I started feeling him move at about 17.5 weeks, almost 18 weeks. I started feeling like little flutters, like little quickening movements. And before I was like, is that gas? Like, what the hell is that? But it wasn't, and it happens a lot at night. Like, he moves a lot at night, and you know, Alex still can't feel him move. He always, every night, he's like has his hand on my stomach, and he waits for him to move to see if like he could feel him, but it's just too soon to feel him like on the outside. But I feel him move, and it's the sweetest thing. I love it. Sometimes it's weird because like he'll move fast or like he'll move quick, and I'm just like, what the heck, it's so weird. But I love the feeling, and it's like my favorite part of my day every time I feel him move. A last update that I've been having is I have been really emotional, you guys. When I tell you that I cry for no reason, or like just like things that you wouldn't cry about, like movies, like watching The Grinch or watching Elf the other day, like I was crying. But why? I don't know why. Like, I've seen the movies multiple times, but I know it's pregnancy and I know it's hormones, but I have been very emotional. And if I feel like someone talked to me a certain way that I didn't like it, I would cry. And Alex, bless his heart, okay, because my attitude, and I always feel like he's out to get me, and he doesn't love me, and he doesn't want me, and I'm just in that stage right now, and I hate it, but I know it'll go away. Sometimes I just have to like sit down and ease my mind a little bit and just like refresh my mind and be like, okay, you're fine, like it's just the hormones, like you're not really sad, like he loves you, like he's not being mean, people are not being mean to you, like things like that. But other than that, I have been feeling pretty good, and I'm very happy about that. I know people, like, their sickness doesn't go away, or they have a lot more other symptoms than I do, like not so good symptoms. But so I'm really lucky to just pretty much be feeling good, and you know, I have regular pregnancy symptoms to me. But overall, I'm pretty lucky to be feeling good for the most part, and I am enjoying every second, every day of this pregnancy. I know like once he's here, it's gonna be like non-stop, but I can't wait for him to be here either. We're not ready for him to be here, but I cannot wait for him to be here. Let's talk anatomy scan. So I had my anatomy scan at 18 weeks, and everything was going good in the appointment, and I knew that just from like you know, a lot of my friends have kids, and I knew like the anatomy scan is going to be long and I'm going to have to lay there a long time. But you guys, that hour, I was there for like an hour. It felt like forever, and I was so nervous. Every time I go to the doctors, I think I mentioned this before, but every time I go to the doctors, I'm so nervous because I just want to hear his heartbeat, and I just want to hear that everything's okay and he's healthy and I can go home and keep doing what I'm doing. But I just get so nervous every time I go, because I'm like, oh my god, like what if something's wrong, like, or you know, like thinking the worst. And I know I shouldn't think like that, but that's just kind of how like my mindset is. But yeah, so I'm like laying there, and the ultrasound tech is like, you know, trying to get him to stay still, because this time he will not stay still. He's bouncing up and down, like he's just wild. And so she like asked me if I knew what the gender was, and I told her that, you know, we had the gender reveal and we're having a boy, but if she can confirm it. And you guys, the minute she checked that gender, there was no questioning it. It's a boy. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it there, like no doubt about that. But anyways, yeah, he was like moving around, and she was like, you know, trying to get what she needed to get. But there was times, you know, where she was kind of like making like not weird noises, but she was like or like huffing and puffing, but not like in a mean way, but kind of just like, I don't know. But in my mind, I'm like, oh my god, is something wrong? Like, did she see something? But you know, then she would tell me, okay, he has 10 fingers and he has 10 toes, and you know, he's a big boy. And you know, she asked me like how tall I was, and she asked Alex how tall he was, and she was saying that like he's really big for how far along I am. And so according to my last period, I should be 21 weeks, but according to my first ultrasound that I had, I'm 20 weeks, because we were measuring a week behind. And so now she's like, no, I think you're like measuring a week ahead. Like, I think you're measuring more on time based off your last period. And I'm just like, okay, well, you know, she's like, yeah, but we can't really tell right now, so let's just see what the doctor says. And I was like, okay, that's fine. So she finished up doing what she had to do, get her pictures and whatnot, and then the doctor comes in. So the doctor comes in, and the first thing she says is, so everything looks pretty good, but not perfect. And I'm like, okay. Like in my head, I'm like, all right, like get to the point, like tell me what it is, like tell me what the problem is. So basically, the baby has some fluid in his brain and in his kidney, and she was telling me like if I take the genetic test and everything comes out negative, that she'll just like mark it in the chart as like everything's normal. But if I choose not to take the genetic test, then I will have to go in for another anatomy scan, and they'll check the fluid to see if it went away. And like she was explaining how like the fluid can be like a genetic issue. So we decided not to take the genetic test. We had already, you know, did our research, and we had already from the beginning just told ourselves like we're not going to get any testing done that is not required, or that we don't have to do during pregnancy. So that's our decision. And you know, I just told her like, no, we're not going to take the genetic test. Like, I will come back in for another anatomy scan, and if I have to keep coming in, you know, to check on him, like I'm more than willing to do that. I did leave the ultrasound not very happy. I was like really sad, because like I said, I had high hopes to just go in there and them tell me, oh, everything looks normal, everything's okay, like I can go home and move on with my day. But it kind of hit me a little bit hard, because obviously, you know, it's my baby and I just want a healthy baby. I just want everything to be okay. And she, you know, she did tell me it's very common, and it's not something I should like overly stress about and worry, because it happens quite a bit. And you know, people have told me stories where, you know, their babies have had, sorry if you guys hear my dogs running around, but they're too much right now. But anyways, I've had people tell me stories about how like, you know, the same thing happened with their baby, and they had the fluid all the way up until birth, and when they gave birth, like it was just gone. But you know, I have another scan on the 13th of August, so in a couple of weeks I go back for another scan, and I'm just hoping and praying that this time everything is normal and everything's okay, and I don't have to have this worry or stress on me, because you know, of course, I just want nothing to be wrong with him. So I'm just hoping for the best and trying to stay positive and just praying that the next scan goes really good. But anyways, that's the update for the anatomy scan. I'll show you the pictures that we got of him. Excuse my nails, guys, but here's a couple pictures. This one here, he has his leg up. Again, he's kind of like snuggled up, but here's his face. You can see his eyes, his nose, his mouth, and his hand. He is so sweet, you guys. I love him so much. And then this one too, you can kind of see, I don't know how well you guys can see that because of glare, but you kind of see his face right there and his arms. He has his hand on his face. And here, oh, that's my, I don't really want to show you my son's wiener, but okay, here we have his little feet and his toes. But yeah, so these are the pictures that we got from the ultrasound. Hopefully I'll get like the same amount when I go the next time. His heart rate for that appointment was, I believe, 156 or 157, somewhere around there. So it wasn't as high as the gender one, which was weird because he was way more active, but I'm not too sure how that works. Okay, so moving on to the mini haul of everything that he has so far. These are things that either we bought him or a friend bought him, which he is already so spoiled. It's crazy because we haven't even got to the baby shower yet, you guys, and he already has quite a bit of stuff. But like I said before, we're so blessed and lucky to have the people that we have in our lives. But anyways, I'm not sure if I showed you the books yet that I have picked up for him. I got these off Amazon, but the first one is I Love You Through and Through. And then I got him I Love You to the Moon and Back. And these are all hardcover books. I want to order him some high contrast books, but right now I'm trying to lay low on buying a lot of books because we wanted to do the like bring a book instead of a card thing for the baby shower, so that way he can have a good collection of books, and then like people could just sign the inside as if they were like signing a card. But the last book I got him is this Llama Llama Red Pajama. I am obsessed with llamas and I think they're so freaking cute, and my friend from work actually told me about this book and how Ludacris wraps the book. It's on YouTube, so you could just look up like Ludacris rapping or Ludacris raps Llama Llama Red Pajama, and you guys, the song is stuck in my head. I cannot read this book without like rapping the song like he does, but this book is so freaking cute. But anyways, yeah, I just ordered this one off Amazon. Moving on to clothes, Nordstrom was having a really good sale. I believe like the whole store was like 40% off, including clearance. So I could not like pass up some of the baby items, and all of these are in clearance, so I got them super cheap. But first thing I got him is this, I hope the lighting is kind of like not the best in here because it's getting dark, but it's just this yellow striped sleeper, and it just says dream big, little one, with an elephant on it. And I want to say I got him, he has quite a good mix of newborn and 0 to 3 months already, so I try to like mix things up because obviously like we don't know how big he's gonna be or how fast he's gonna grow out of his clothes, so we just want him to have a good variety of clothes. But anyways, the next one is this elephant one. It's just like a gray and yellow. This one came with the first one. And then I got him this super cute like one piece. It buttons up and it's kind of like sweater material, and it has a hood. Like I said, he's gonna be born in December, so it's gonna be cold. This is size 3 months, but again, we don't know how big he's gonna be, or I'm not too sure on how like clothing, certain brands, like I know their sizes run a little bit different, like they're not true to size, but I guess I will figure all that out once he's here. And then the next one I got is this super cute, another one piece, and it has a bear and it's like fuzzy. And it just has buttons on the back. And the last little outfit I picked up from Nordstrom is just this onesie that says Joy. He will be here for Christmas, so I just thought this would be really cute to wear like around the holidays or even on Christmas with some like cute pants or something. And if you guys know me, you guys know that I am also Disney obsessed. I love everything Disney. So I found these at Target. It came in a pack together, but it's this Mickey like, I don't know, I guess these ones are pants, but it's this little Mickey outfit, so freaking cute. And this is 0 to 3 months, and then this one is just short and it has a Mickey all over it. Well, the next 2 outfits are actually from friends that they bought him. So my best friend actually got him this 3-pack of onesies. I believe she got it off Amazon, but they're so cute. This one says, "I'm a little chilly." And then this one says, "Holy guacamole." And then the last one here just says "Cool beans," and they're just little like onesies. But I thought these were so cute. Our other friends got him this cute little outfit. So it's a sweater, and I believe, yeah, this is a bear. So this sweater with this little bear, and it's like fuzzy right here. And it came with, you guys, these pants are so cute. It came with these little pants. I cannot. They're so freaking cute. So it came with these little pants and this little beanie with ears. And I cannot wait to put this on him. He's gonna look so cute. I did get another thing from Nordstrom, and I just got this like knitted blanket, and since it was on clearance, I wasn't gonna pass it up. But yeah, it's just this cute like knitted sweater blanket, and it's very soft. And then this blanket here is actually the blanket that I used to announce, like tell Alex that I was pregnant. If you remember from my first video, if you watched my how I found out and told Alex, you'll see this like blanket, and this is how I told them. And of course llamas, because what else. And then the last thing I got him is this llama crib sheet set from Target. Again, I was not passing this up. It was the last one there. I'm pretty sure I could have like ordered it online, but I was too scared that I wasn't going to be able to get it. So I got it, and guys, obsessed. Okay, and the last 2 things I'm going to show you guys, which I'm not going to go through all of these clothes, but we have this entire like bin of clothes that I got from one of my friends. She has 2 boys, and she just had another baby. He's 3 months, but he has outgrown like all of his newborn, and so all the clothes that he's like outgrown, she's letting me know if I want to go through it. So this is pretty much like the stuff that I went through and picked out that I wanted for him. So we have all these clothes, which again, I'm not going to show you guys all of those. And the last thing we got is this Xoxo tot, which this was actually gifted to us from my friend that has a 3-month-old. He used it a couple times, and then he just didn't really like it, so she asked me if I wanted it because she was just going to take it to like a kids consignment store. So of course I took. And you guys, I know that the Xoxo tot is not the safest for the baby to sleep in, but I will just tell you guys this: he will never ever be left unattended in there. It's more for like if we're just sitting on the couch and hanging out and we want him next to us, or if, you know, we go on our trips, like we go to California quite a bit to see family, you know, we'll take that with us. But he will never be left unattended in there, and I just want to say that, and I'm gonna leave that at that. We also got a lot of diapers and wipes because we did a diaper and wipe raffle for our gender reveal. So we got a lot of diapers and wipes, which are in his closet. And yeah, we're going to be doing obviously a diaper raffle at the baby shower, so we're going to get a lot more. And you guys, I feel like this is already a lot of stuff, like a lot of clothes. At least he has a lot of clothes, and I know that babies don't go through all their clothes, like they don't wear all their clothes. I'm aware of that, but like I said, we're very lucky and blessed to have the people that we have in our life, and that gift us these things or give us these things. And of course we are going to take whatever we can get. We haven't even got to the baby shower yet, so I know he's just going to get a lot more stuff. But the stuff that we have from him, like the clothes and blankets and the stuff that I could wash, I want to go ahead and wash those and get those put away the best that I can. We don't have a dresser yet, but I want to at least get them washed and semi put away, because I know once the baby shower comes, we're going to have a lot more stuff and a lot more clothes to wash. So I want to get that out the way. The baby shower is in October, so it's like right around the corner. I'm just trying to like get us prepared the best that we can, so I'm not doing everything last minute. We did buy his crib. We got it off of Target, and I'll leave a picture of the crib here for you guys, and I'll also leave it linked below for you guys if anyone is interested. But we got it from Target, and we got it early because Target was like doing a deal. If you spent $300 or more on baby furniture, you get like a $50 gift card. So we didn't want to miss out on that deal. The room I'm sitting in now is actually going to be his nursery, but the bed I'm on we have to get rid of. It's just like a queen size bed, but we have to get rid of it. We already have a guest room with a bed in there, so we don't really have a use for this one. And then that wallpaper we are going to get rid of. I do not like it at all, and it's not going to go with the theme of his room. We're doing like very like neutral, not going crazy or anything like that, but we're going to take that off and then paint the room, and then we will start to set up his crib, and we still have to get him a dresser and all that good stuff. So anyways, that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and again, if you guys are new, I hope you consider subscribing and coming along this journey with us. I would love to have you. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys in my next video.